So now everything is getting ready here. Of course, the players will be changing horses after the official presentation. Usually they do it on top of the most comfortable ones, but now the moment to get on top of the top ones. For them, Juano on Taita Flame, Francisco Elizalde Bacara Sofía, Pablo Irenita Llamada, Juan Martín subía on MZ Tacaña. There we are with Fran Elizalde getting ready for the contest. So, following what happened today, where La Irenita fell against La H, this is what could happen following tomorrow's results in the game where La Irenita Klinova is playing against La Esquina. Should La Irenita Klinova wins tomorrow, La Irenita Klinova will finish in the 7th position in the general standings. Therefore, they would enter straight in the main draw of the Triple Crown 2023, or at least the players will be in position of doing it. And La H will finish in the 8th position. Therefore, they will have to play a playoff game against the winner of the Cámara to see which team enters the main draw of the Triple Crown 2023. Then La Esquina and La Irenita G-Square will finish in the bottom of the standings, and if they want to play the Open next year, they will have to play the qualification. But should La Esquina wins tomorrow, La Irenita Klinova and La Irenita G-Square will be relegated, and La Esquina and La H will have to play a playoff game to see who finishes 7th to enter the main draw straight, and who finishes 8th to play against the winner of the Cámara. Camilo's profile, 19 years old, 10 goals, the youngest ever to reach 10 goals in Argentina. He made his debut in the Open back in 2019 with 16 years. 4-time player of the Argentine Open and a total of 37 goals scored in this Argentine Open. Of course, as you might see just seconds ago, on top of the standings in terms of top scorers. And to the other side, their marquee player, Pablo McDonough, 40 years old, 10 goals. He first played the Open 20 years ago, also for La Irenita. Then in 2003, he left for El Ertina. He played the Open in 21 opportunities, including this one. And he already scored 7 goals in this Argentine Open. So everything is now getting set here. Martín Pascual and Guillermo Villanueva are the officials today.
Estamos todos. Repasamos las pautas. Capitanes, número 2 verde, número 3 colorado. ¿Sí? Vamos a hablar solo con ustedes. Temas reglamentarios, sin discusiones de fallos, por favor. Sean responsables de sus jugadores, no hagan ningún reclamo excesivo de ningún tipo. Por favor.
The words by Martín Pascual.
Peligrosas, que nos consideremos peligrosas, vamos a ir para adelante con tarjeta si es necesario. Si sale todo bien. 4 colorado, par o impar. Es par.
The draw there.
Arranca Guille para el centro. Suerte a todos.
So during the first half, the throw-ins will be taken by Guillermo Villanueva from the far side of the field. Here we are live on AP Live on this deciding contest of the Argentine Open. So whoever wins this one will become the first qualified team to the final of the Argentine Open, and the game is on. Pablo McDonough leading the first attack for La Irenita. Chased by Nacho Duplessis. Here comes Pablo entering the danger zone. Pablo McDonough to open the score, and Pablo McDonough scoring for La Irenita Grand Champions. And now it's 1-0 following that very nice goal by Pablo. Here we are, Pablo McDonough, and the goal.
20
And now back to the center to resume the play. La Irenita Grand Champions leading 1-0. And now Camilo Castañola with the approach, looking for his brother. But following the ball there is going to be Juan Martín. No, Pablo. And now Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Fran, who played with Camilo Castañola a couple of years ago in France, in the Open de France for Talandracas. And now Fran Elizalde assisting Juan Martín Subía. Here is Juan Martín, open to the left-hand side, the marking by Polito. The ball passing by, and Nachi Duplessis on the near side, taking the danger away. Barto Castañola coming from behind, Britos, and now Pablo Pérez. Polito leading the attack for La Natividad, trying to run over the marking by Pablo McDonough, who got there first. Pablo. And now Nachi Duplessis bringing the ball back in. Lazio Pablo lost against La Natividad in this very stage, even though he was playing for Muru Santos. Camilo Castañola, the key of the game definitely today for La Natividad. Camilo Castañola with a long distance approach, making the ball fly, open to the left-hand side. And La Irenita will be resuming from the back, following that long distance attempt by Camilo. So now from the back, Pablo. They change who is resuming from the back. Let's see if this is something of the play only. So that will continue all through the game. Subía. Coming from behind was Barto Castañola. And now Francisco Elizalde. Nice pick up by Fran. The marking again by Nacho Duplessis. And now Camilo Castañola. Camilo with a long pass, assisting Barto Castañola. Here comes Barto running forward. Nice approach, a little bit open to the right-hand side to send the equalizer here. And Barto Castañola scoring to make it 1-0 here in Palermo. A great assist by Camilo, finding his brother, and Barto not losing control of the ball and scoring to make it 1-0. And now to the other end, Polito, no, Camilo, leaving it for Pablo Pérez. Here comes Polito, nice marking by Juan Martín Subida. And now Camilo Castañola. But very quickly, Pablo McDonough was claiming for having picked the line. So now it's going to be from the spot, a penalty from the spot in favor of La Irenita. Juan Martín Subía to the left-hand side, linking with Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Fran. Challenge by Camilo, the marking there, and now Juan Martín again. Also Juan Martín and Juano reached the deciding contest of the bracket last year, playing for La Ensenada. They lost against La Ostina, and therefore La Dolfina became the finalist in that league. So now it's also a rematch for them. Barto Castañola, the open back shot and the whistle. Really clearly, we were listening to Polito saying, Barto, what's your line? Barto is your line, run for it. Here. Polito. Now we're gonna see the back shot. Barto Castañola, but then the final call is that it was a foul in favor of red.
Van para adelante ya. Sí.
Vamos para adelante.
¿60?
Sí.
60 yardas.
Pone vos, Nero.
Sí, pongo pase. ¿Te dejo alguna? ¿Querés alguna?
They were running forward. This is why they are going over the midfield line for a 60-yard penalty. Penalty 4. Let's see. It's been Juan Obritos mostly on top of the penalties for this team, but also Juan Martín Subida has taken some throughout the season. But now it's going to be Pablo McDonough. I cannot recall now a penalty taken by Pablo during this season, but he has taken some throughout his career. Pablo McDonough from 60 yards, and the ball goes wide to the left-hand side. And La Natividad will be resuming from the back. The game is 1-1. And now Nachi Duplessis to the right-hand side, and now Barto Castagnola. Here comes Barto. Barto Castagnola looking for Pablo Pérez, and the marking there by Juan Martín Zubia, taking the danger away, taking it forward, looking for Francisco Lizalde, but Barto Castagnola changing the angle to link with his brother. And here comes Camilo, ready to pick it up, and the foul call against Juan Martín Zubia for the way he ended up entering. At least they're gonna take this one to a 60.
Sí, 60, sí. 60,
Here we are.
perfecto, perdón.
Camilo ready to pick it up, and the foul call against Juan Martín. Camilo to take it. Camilo Castagnola scoring his first penalty attempt of the day, and his first one today also, to give the lead to La Natividad in the beginning of the contest. 2-1. Still some time to go in this opening checker. Now leading the attack, Juan Martín Zubia with a very good approach, going really well, looking for Pablo McDonough, also struggling to get the first was Pablo Pérez. The ball stays in behind Juan Brito, setting the equalizer, giving some continuity. Wow, how quickly Juan Britos appeared from behind to score his first one today. Look, Juan Martín Zubia, and an amazing approach. Head-to-head Pablo Pérez and Pablo McDonough, and then Juan Britos coming from behind to score, and now it's 2-2. Camilo going for it, the marking by Juan Martín Zubia. Now Francisco Elizalde, picking the line before was Barto Castagnola, and the whistle with only 11 seconds remaining. Let's see, I think they're gonna take this one to a 60. Indeed. Penalty 4 from 60 yards in favor of La Natividad. Here again. After that tapping, appeared Barto Castagnola picking the line, claiming for the right of playing the ball. And here comes Camilo again from 60 yards to take back the lead before the end of check number 1. Camilo Castagnola from 60 yards. The ball hit the post and it was deflected to the right-hand side. And now Irenita will be resuming from the back, but I don't think there will be time enough for one more play when we listen to the final bell of check number 1. La Natividad and Irenita, Grand Champions, are tied in 2 here in Palermo at field number 1 for a spot in the final of the Argentine Open. In a few moments after a short break, we'll be back with check number 2. So we're back here in Palermo, ready to enter checker number 2. What a busy opening checker we had here. La Natividad and La Irenita tying in 2 with Nachi Duplessis back in business for La Natividad. Camilo, open Callaway. Polito, Anaisu Blondi. Barto on Latia Ramona. Nachi on Chalo La Lulipop. A very strong checker in terms of horses by La Natividad. Van for La Irenita, Juano y Sonsol de Agosto Powder, Fran Elizalde, Irenita acuartelada. Pablo y Son Irenita entusiasta. Juan Martín on Dolfina Joe Bis. Open Callaway. The other day Camilo Castañola said that it was one of the best he ever ridden. And here we are, La Irenita to resume from the back. With Juan Martín Subia. To the left hand side, looking for Francisco Elizalde. Fran Elizalde, ball stays in behind, and here comes Juan Britos with the approach, taking the ball here in this attacking opportunity for La Irenita Grand Champions. Juan Britos looking for the best spot to hit at goal. The ball by Juan Britos to score back to back for La Irenita Grand Champions. And now they take back the lead. Nice action there. Juan Britos taking all his time, all the time in the world. Never hurrying up to score. And now it's 3-2 for La Irenita. La Irenita started 1-0, then La Natividad made a comeback to make it 2-1, and now La Irenita 3-2 again, another comeback in the game. Juano, head to head against Barto Castañola. Barto, and now Camilo Castañola. Camilo Castañola, marked by Juan Britos. The ball stays in behind, and now Subía. Something happened with Camilo. Complaining about hitting on his shoulder. Let's see. There. I don't know why, but as soon as Juano was shoulder to shoulder, look there. After that one, he kind of started hurting. And believe me, Hita is a player who never complains about anything. So hopefully it doesn't get any bad for him. There we are with Camilo Castañola receiving assistance. There, Lolo with his usual vest. Camilo receiving assistance here again. Waiting for Camilo to recover. He's receiving assistance there inside the field. It looks as if he's going to get back in the saddle. Maybe just a hit, a strong one. Camilo reaching one of the sides of the field to get back in the saddle. There we are with him. Getting ready to be back in the field. Camilo, top scorer of this Argentine Open. 38 goals so far in this competition. So here we are again there, Juano, Camilo, two very clean players. And Camilo is back in business. And a fair play drop ball in favor of la Irenita. 30 yardas, por favor, 30 yards away, please. So now resuming the play was Juan Martín Subía. Looking for Francisco Elizalde. Now Nachi Duplessis on the near side. Barto giving some continuity. And now Pablo McDonough asking to receive the ball on the right hand side was Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Fran, the under the neck approach. Looking for Juan Martín Subía, entering the danger zone. Juan Martín to score the marking by Nachi Duplessis. And coming from behind was Barto Castañola, picking the line. And that's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Green. Here we are, Juan Martín. The replay there, showing how Barto picked the line. But at the end, the foul was in favor of la Irenita, actually. So it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Red, with the chance of extending the lead. Juan Britos from the spot, scoring for la Irenita. And now it's 4-2, following 3 goals by Juan Britos in this beginning of the game.
Así no, muchachos. Vamos todos de vuelta. Suave, sin golpearse. Así no cobramos fuego acá. ¿Estamos? Juegue.
Take it easy, without hitting each other. Those were the words by the official. And now Barto Castañola leading the attack for la Natividad. After having won the ball in the lineup, the approach there, the ball passing by, looking for Polito. The ball stays in behind, and now Camilo again on the near side, picking it up for la Natividad. Trying to turn over the marking by Francisco Elizalde and Pablo McDonough. Camilo again, taking his time, entering the danger zone. Camilo open to the left-hand side. Camilo on the near side, hitting. The ball stays short, and at the end, Fran Elizalde taking the danger away halfway through track number 2. La Irenita leading by 2. Britos, and now Camilo turning there. Asking for a long pass was Polito. Up front, stopped in the way by Pablo McDonough. Pablo. Receiving from the back, challenged by Pablo Pérez. Pablo. Vengan a ayudarme. Come to help me. Were the words by Pablo. The under the neck approach, looking for Juan Martín Subí, and the marking by Nachi Duplessis, changing the angle to link with Polito. Nice turning by Polito, even better marking by Juan Britos. Very quickly on top of Pablo Pérez, and now Barto Castañola. Barto. Taking his time, here comes la Natividad's number 3, the approach there. Chased by by Pablo McDonough. Barto Castañola, and the whistle.
Para mí está establecido el Colorado, tiene que jugar en el lugar de revés.
Hace rato, ¿no?
Sí. Todo lugar, ¿no hacemos?
Sí, señor.
Lugar, Irenita. No.
Para un segundo.
Barto there.
Forme.
Okay, maybe what I understand that happened was that Barto had it on the near side, and then he moved to the open side. He ended up committing a foul on Pablo. Juan Martin to the right-hand side, looking for Pablo McDonough. Here comes Pablo, the ball stays in behind, and now Barto Castañola nicely picking the line, and then the ball, and here he comes already. Polito asking for the ball up front, and the marking by Zubia. Now Juan Auritos completing the defensive play. Camilo. Now Pablo with the pickup. Here comes Pablo McDonough, over the marking by Camilo Castañola. Still Pablo, open to the right-hand side. Here he comes. Chased by Pablo Pierres. Nice marking by Polito on Pablo McDonough. And now again, Pablo Pierres. Fierce marking by Polito. Taking his time. He's been really well challenged by Pablo. And now Polito leaving the ball for Barto Castañola. Here comes Barto. The marking by Juan Martín Zubia. Now again, Barto taking his time. Taking a look at what his teammates are doing. Coming from behind is going to be Pablo. Nice pickup by Pablo McDonough. Challenged by Camilo Castañola. Pablo McDonough leading the attack for Irenita. Head to head against Camilo Castañola, who ended up picking it for the man in green. And here he comes, Camilo leading the attack for La Natividad. Here comes Camilo Castañola with the chance of setting the counter-attack in the marking by Pablo McDonough, who's been playing really well in this beginning of the game. And then head-to-head, Nachi and Fran Elizalde.
Me parece que hay un rebote
The whistle.
confirmable, pero ok.
Let's see, Camilo.
Para allá. Lugar Colorados.
Here again, Camilo.
Número 2 verde, cambio.
The ball stays
Acá
in
derecha,
behind.
Natalia, por favor.
Nachi entering the play, passing himself a little bit when Fran was also reaching out for the ball.
Es lugar para ustedes.
So 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining here on field number 1.
Sentidito.
Irenita winning by 2 over La Natividad. When we're entering the final stages of checker number 2, and this is rare. La Natividad didn't score any goals in this second checker. There we are with Pepe, coach of La Natividad. Some words there between the brothers. So it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of La Irenita, Grand Champions. Juan Martín Zubia towards the left-hand side to link with Pablo McDonough. Here comes Pablo. Nice pickup by Pablo McDonough. Open to the left-hand side. Hitting that goal, and the ball goes wide to the left. Nice approach by Pablo McDonough, who scored the opening goal of the game. And here he was really close to score once again. And now La Natividad will be resuming from the back. Nachi Duplessis looking for Pablo Pierres, also for Camilo Castañola. Pegale, Gitón. Hit the ball, hit that. Were the words by Polito. Barto with the open back shot, linking with his brother. And here comes Gita Castañola, taking it all the way to the other end. 10 seconds remaining in this opening, in the second checker. Nice marking there by Juan Auritos over Nachi Duplessis when Nachi was coming from behind to pick that pass by Camilo. And now the first bell, Barto. And now Pablo Pierres giving some continuity, changing the angle here, looking for Nachi Duplessis. Nice way of picking the line, but look how quickly Juan Martín Zubia picked it up on the near side. The under the neck approach deflected by Nachi. Now again, Zubia. And now Francisco Elizalde. Coming from behind was Barto Castañola. 5 seconds remaining. He's running out of time. He must hit that goal. Barto Castañola, one more approach. The ball stays in behind. And this will end checker number 2. here in Palermo. La Irenita Grand Champions is on the lead 4-2 over La Natividad. In a few moments after a short break, we'll be back with Chukka number 3.
Vale. Mariana, pero estamos muy separados. No, la Sacia ya. Por eso, Saci y Mariana.
Lolo Castañola there on screen. And here we are back in Palermo, ready to enter Chukka number 3. La Irenita Grand Champions leading by 2 on the other side. Nacho Novillo Estrada, coach of La Irenita Grand Champions, leading the talkings in between Chukkers. Some words there from Nacho to Pablo. And Juan Martín Zubia, who is playing the Open for 5th year in a row, second time with La Irenita. There, some words by Lolo and Pepe Egui. Also Tete Storni there in the back, Facha Valen, and all the people by the players. Tommy Beresford, one of the substitutes of this team. And Camilo Castañola will come out on Peregrino Flash, Polito on Latia Payana, Bart on Lablox Drogba, Nachi, Meta Previa. There we are with Camilo Castañola receiving some assistance. Actually, I think it's going to take some time for the game to resume. Once the player asks for assistance, they have 5 minutes until the game is resumed. I think that the official just said it to La Irenita's players, and this is why they're going back to their corner. So Camilo receiving assistance. 5 minutes is the allowance. Juan Obritos will be coming out on Irenita Pura Joda this Monday. Fran Elizalde on Anaís Kurnikova, Pablo on Irenita Cuaresma, Juan Martín, Irenita Peanut. At the same time, look, Fran Elizalde took his helmet off. And as soon as Camilo Castañola gets back in the saddle, we'll be back from Palermo with Chukka number 3. So there we are with Camilo Castañola back in business, ready to enter check number 3. La Irenita Grand Champions is leading by 4 goals to 2 over La Natividad. And the game to be resumed with a throw-in. Parto looking for a new final in Palermo. This very team, these very players, the 4 green players won the Open last year. They didn't change anyone. While La Irenita Grand Champions is a new team. Fran Elizalde played the final last year with La Dolfina. Pablo played with Muru Santos. And Juan Britos and Juan Martín Subía played for La Ensenada in 2021. So, on 3 different sides, this team was set for the 2022 Triple Crown. And now everything is getting set to get underway here in Palermo. The game to be resumed with this throwing from the center to the boards. Some problem there with Guille Villanueva and his horse.
Sí, les voy a avisar. Estoy más complicado yo que ustedes. ¿Vamos de vuelta? Yo los espero. Así no se me asusta la yegua. Quédense ahí parados, por favor. Sí, yo los espero. Si se quedan ahí, espectacular. Ahora sí, juegue.
And the game is now on. Polito Pires trying to win it over. Juan Martín Subía challenging him. But at the end, it was taken by Polito. Coming from behind, Nachi Duplessis. And here comes Pablo Pires trying to set this attacking opportunity for La Natividad. Picking the line and the whistle when Juan Martín was taking the tail shot. Spot or 30 green were the indications by the official. Nice action by Polito. Look. The ball went underneath Juan Martín's horse, and now it's going to be from the spot in favor of La Natividad with the chance of closing the gap here. Camilo to take it, Camilo scoring, and now it's 4-3. Following a new one by Camilo Castañola. Reaching a total of 39 in this Argentine Open. Still very far from the 67 goals Adolfo Cambiaso scored in 1998, the absolute record in the history of the Argentine Open. 67 goals. Camilo, and now Nachi Duplessis. Nice pickup by the South African. Nachi, the under the neck approach, putting some pressure on Fran Elizalde, who's gonna get there first. And Fran Elizalde with the back shot on the near side. Nice tapping, and now Pablo doing it for Juan Martín. And now Pablo McDonough again. Camilo Castañola, the marking by Juan Martín. Nice action by Geta Castañola. The long distance approach coming from behind was Juan Martín Subía. Now Nachi Duplessis hitting and scoring from a long distance to set the equalizer here. He picked that loose ball and he sent it in. And now it's 4-all between La Natividad and La Irenita Grand Champions. Look, 60 yards away. Look, Nachi Duplessis showing all his skills. What's going to happen with his handicap if La Natividad wins the Open? Farto with the under the neck approach, looking for himself actually. Pablo changing the angle, and now again with Nachi Duplessis, who's hitting the ball really well today. After having missed last game due to an injury, he is back in business for La Natividad. Barto Castañola. Challenge there by Francisco Elizalde. And the bumping there by Fran Elizalde when Barto was trying to find his way. And the whistle. Here again. Taking his time. There. Look where Fran Elizalde took Barto. Really in the back. So this led to a 30-yard penalty in favor of La Natividad. And now La Natividad with the chance of taking back the lead in the game. Camilo placing the ball for this penalty 2 from 30 yards. Here comes Camilo Castañola to take it from 30 yards. Camilo Castañola sending the ball in. And now La Natividad is back in the lead following this 30-yard penalty by Camilo Castañola. 5 to La Natividad, 4 to La Irenita. 3 consecutive goals in this chugger by the men in green. They enter the chugger 2 goals behind. Now they are 1 goal ahead. Nachi. And now Juan Martín subía. Párate, take your time. The approach there, looking for Francisco Elizalde. Barto Castañola was marking him, and the ball goes over the back line. And La Natividad will be resuming from the back. Juan Britos, open to the right-hand side, chased by Nachi Duplessis. Nice marking by the South African, who ended up taking a very good back shot on the near side, but there is a whistle. Let's see. Juano changing the angle here. Ah, okay, here. This is what they are saying, that he ended up taking him a little bit in the front.
Por favor. Ok, la tengo, listo, gracias.
Sí, tranquilo, estamos bien.
Some words there. So Nachi Duplessis ended up taking Juan Britos in the front, and then he moved to the near side to take that back shot. So let's see, it's going to be a penalty in favor of La Irenita, Grand champions from 30 yards, penalty 2, and the chance for them to set the equalizer here.
Lo manejamos nosotros. Gracias, capitán. Ya estamos bien, gracias. Estamos bien.
So here, Juan Britos from 30 yards to take it. To set the equalizer, looking for a new one. Today, Juan Britos from 30 yards, and the ball went wide to the left. So La Natividad remains on the lead here by 1, following that 30-yard penalty missed by Juano. And now Nachi Duplessis from the back to the right-hand side, making the ball fly, looking for Pablo Pérez. Here comes Polito. Look how hard Nachi is hitting the ball. And now Camilo Castañola from the boards to the center, the approach. The ball stays in behind. And now Juan Martín with another back shot. And now Francisco Elizalde. Fran taking his time. And the words by Pablo McDonald. Take your time. Over the marking by Camilo, and here comes Francisco Elizalde from the balls to the center, finding the spot to hit that goal. The ball stays in behind, and at the end it's going to be Camilo picking it up for La Natividad. Strong pressure now by La Irenita Grand champions. Fran bringing the ball back in, and now Pablo, the marking by Camilo. Still Pablo McDonald, the under the neck approach to link with Juan Martín Subía, and Juan Martín Subía setting the equalizer. And now it's 5-all between La Natividad and La Irenita Grand champions here in Palermo. The assist by Pablo McDonald. Look, never hurrying up and looking at his teammate, assisting Juan Martín. And now it's 5-all between La Natividad and La Irenita are champions. A very tight contest here in Palermo. Less than a minute and a half remaining. Camilo Castañola leading the attack for La Natividad towards the right hand side, looking for Polito. Over the marking was Juan Obritos. Still Polito Pérez from an open angle. The ball goes over the back line, and it's going to be for La Irenita. When we are Pablo McDonough. Coming from behind was Barto Castañola. Here comes Pablo. The under the neck approach, looking for Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Fran. Open to the right hand side. The under the neck approach by Francisco Elizalde. And it goes wide to the left hand side. Taita fácil, Sassi, Luca infiltrada. Ando Nércole carrió the horses by La Natividad in these last minutes. 14, 13, 12 seconds remaining in this Chukka number 3. Polito Pérez. Nice marking by Britos, but still Polito prevails, and here he comes when we listen to the first bell in Chukka number 3. Polito Pérez leading the attacking opportunity, the last one maybe of the Chukka. The long approach, looking for Camilo Castañola. The marking by Zubia. And now Nachi Duplessis again. The tapping there to link with Polito, who couldn't take it. And now Juan Obritos changing the angle, and Pablo coming from behind. It was Zubia at the end. Interesting to listen to all the players and what they are saying to each other. Pablo saying sacudí, which means in an Argentine slang, take it as far as you can, hit it hard. So here comes the end of Chukka number 3 here in Palermo. After 3 Chukkers, La Natividad and La Irenita are champions, are tied in 5. After a short break, we'll be back with Chukka number 4.
Y Mariana allá, acá tenés la pancilla. Vamos, Poli, vamos.
So we're back in Palermo, ready to enter Chukka number 4 on a game where La Natividad and La Irenita are champions, are tied in 5 into Chukka number 4, as we mentioned before reaching the halftime. There we are with Juan Obritos, who is the top scorer today for La Irenita.
Herradura.
There we are with Pablo Pires. And La Natividad, la Irenita Grand Champions, playing for a spot in the final of the Open. Whoever wins this one will go through to the final next Friday. Tomorrow, on Sunday, not tomorrow, tomorrow Saturday, no polo in Palermo. The action resumes on Sunday. And now it's all set to get the game underway.
Vamos.
Dos colorados. Adelante, el 3 colorado.
And now the game is on Francisco Elizalde with the pass in there. And now Camilo Castañola picking it up for La Natividad. Camilo leading the attacking opportunity for the men in green. The marking by Pablo McDonough. And now Nachi Duplessis. Nice approach by Nachi. The ball passing by. And here comes Geta to give the lead again to La Natividad. The approach by Camilo Castañola. And the ball will go, of course, in. And La Natividad take back the lead here in Palermo. The approach there, the ball passing by. And Camilo on the first attempt, he hit at goal, he scores. And now it's 6-5. Following the fourth goal today by Camilo Castañola. On a very tight contest.
21, 22, 23, juegue.
Polito trying to win it over. And now Juan Britos, Juano. For La Irenita Grand Champions. Coming from behind was Juan Martín. Subía. With the ball passing by. And here comes Francisco Elizalde also trying to pick it up. Nice marking by Nacho Duplessis, taking the danger away. And Polito giving some continuity. Nice back shot, 2-1 really well with Camilo Castañola, but the ball stays in behind. And now Subía. Finding Fran. And now Barto Castañola coming from behind. Again, Francisco Elizalde leaving it for Juan Britos. Hitting at goal from a long distance. Juan Britos sending the ball in to set the equalizer. Wow, Juano on fire. He only missed a penalty from 30 yards, but look what a goal he just scored. Without even thinking about it, he hit straight at goal to find the net. And the game is now tied in 6 between La Natividad and La Irenita Grand Champions. Interesting to see how every team is reacting to the opposite goals. Barto. And now Pablo McDonough with the pickup, taking his time, gonna hit that goal from a long distance. The ball gonna stay a little bit short. And now Barto Castañola picking it up. Here he comes. Challenged by Pablo McDonough. Now to the left-hand side, looking for Nachi Duplessis. Here comes Nachi. Chased by Francisco Elizalde. Also Camilo coming from behind. And now again Nachi Duplessis. The marking by Britos. Still Nachi controls the ball, and here he comes, chased by Pablo McDonough. Feeling a little bit uncomfortable on this one, but still nice back shot to link with Camilo. Now Camilo Castañola leading the attacking on this one for La Natividad, leaving it for his brother. And now Barto to the left-hand side. Back to Camilo. The marking by Francisco Elizalde. With some continuity there was Pablo McDonough. Now Polito. Pablo Pires. The approach there, good marking, a fierce marking by Pablo McDonough, who ended up taking it. But still, Polito prevails. Here he comes, open to the left-hand side, and now Juan Martín Subía taking the danger away, and the ball goes over the boards, and it's going to be in favor of the men in green. Barto resuming the play. The ball passing by, and it will go wide to the right-hand side. And La Irenita will be resuming from the back. Subía. Juan Martín from the back. Looking for Pablo McDonough, who was coming from behind. And now Barto Castañola. Camilo at the end. Here comes Camilo. Taking his time leading this attack for La Natividad. Nice action by Camilo Castañola. Over the marking by Juan Britos. Nice marking by Juano. But a whistle.
Para mí me queda abajo de Britos. ¿Eh?
Yo lo veo a Britos tirar de
¿La querés
revés.
ver? ¿La querés ver, Pepe?
Pepe is Pepe Araya, the third man. They're going to be checking it with him.
Bueno.
Pasame la despacio, por favor. Dale.
Throwing, señores. Tira Martín para acá.
Throwing, just as one of the umpires point out first.
Acá era, ¿no? Muy bien acá, sí.
The ball went
Forme,
straight
no espera a nadie,
underneath Juano's horse,
Ahora sí.
so no
Suave,
foul at the
suave,
end.
Suave. Vale, muchacho.
Fran Elizalde with the open back shot, looking for Pablo McDonough, who was coming from behind. Nice pick up by Pablo. Now he's going to take his time, leading the attack, as he only knows. The playmaker this La Irenita Grand Champions team has. The marking by Barto. And now Camilo Castañola, who was coming from behind, ended up picking it. Take it easy, tranquilo. The words by Polito Ungeta. Now Fran Elizalde. Polito Pérez, and now Camilo Castañola. Here comes Camilo. The marking by Pablo McDonough. The ball stays in behind, and now Nachi giving some continuity, looking for Polito Pérez, who was open to the left-hand side. Here comes Pablo Pérez, trying to hit it goal on the near side and under the neck. And now Juano. Juan Britos with the approach, and now Juan Martín Zubia trying to pick it up to link with Fran Elizalde. Again Juan Martín, the ball stays in behind, and here comes Juan Britos to lead another attack for La Irenita Grand Champions, leaving it for Juan Martín, who couldn't hit it properly. Juan Martín again deflected there by Nachi Duplessis' horse, and now La Natividad will be resuming from the back into the last minute of play of this first half here in Palermo. Nachi Duplessis, nice pressure by Juano. Very quickly on top of that ball, the top scorer today, Juano Britos. 4 goals apiece, him and Camilo Castañola. The ball went over the boards, and it's going to be in favor of La Natividad.
5, 6, 7, 8, juegue.
Nachi, maybe the last ball of Chukka number 4. Barto Castañola now, turning there. Barto, chased by Juan Britos. Still Barto taking one more time. Barto Castañola looking for Nachi Duplessis. The ball passing by. He was very well taken by Juan Martín Zubia. Now Nachi, amazing pick up on the near side, but at the end, Juan Martín Zubia trying to take the back shot, and now Camilo Castañola to take the lead back to La Natividad before the end of the Chukka. Now Polito Pérez, and the ball ended up going wide to the left-hand side. And this will end the first half here in Palermo. La Natividad and La Irenita Grand Champions are tied in 6. We're going to take a look again at what just happened. Camilo coming from behind, then Polito, who couldn't take a comfortable shot at the end. And now, following that last play, the teams leave for their pony lines for the halftime. And following the break, we'll be back from Palermo with Chukka number 5. There we saw the numbers of the first half, and look, head-to-head, Camilo Castañola and Juan Obritos today. Throws one by Camilo, three by Juano, fulls committed, 2 by Camilo, none by Juan Obritos yet. Penalties scored 3 out of 4 by Camilo, 1 out of 2 by Juano. Shots at goal 1 out of 2 by Camilo, 3 out of 3 by Juan Obritos. A great performance by Juano in this first half. Goals 4 apiece. Total goals during this Argentine Open, 41 by Camilo on top of the standings actually, and 19 by Juan Obritos, the top scorer for La Irenita Grand Champions in this Argentine Open. Looking to reach the final of the Argentine Open for the first time ever, the same as Juan Martín Zubia. Pablo McDonough won the Open 11 times. Fran Elizalde played the final last year. On the other side, all of them, all 4 players by La Natividad won the title last year. And everything is set here to get the second half underway. La Natividad and La Irenita Grand Champions. Tied in 6, sorry. Santa Ana, Chaqueta, Luz Mala, Chalo Tigresa. The horses picked by La Natividad. And on the other side, Juano is coming out on Sol de Agosto, Tagua, Fran, on Bacara, Sofía, Pablo, Irenita, Fisurada, Juan Martín Zubia, Monjita Pulposa. The horses for the opening minutes of this second half. La Natividad and La Irenita Grand Champions are tied in 6, looking for a spot in the final of the Argentine Open. Earlier today, La H scored their first win in the Argentine Open following 13-11 win over La Irenita G Squared. La Irenita G Squared then finished the season winless. So in case they want to play the Open next year, they will have to play the qualification first. So now it's all set to get Chukka number 5 underway with Juan Martín Zubia, and the game is on. Here we're live on AAP Live worldwide with the decisive game of bracket A of the Argentine Open, and now Barto on the open back shot, linking with Camilo Castañola from the balls to the center, deflected by Juan Martín Zubia, and here comes Pablo Pérez with the under the neck approach to score and celebrate it for the first time today. Polito scores, and now La Natividad takes back the lead in the game. There again, Polito, as soon as he received it, he knew he was gonna hit that goal, and now Polito scores his first one today, and now it's 7-6 to La Natividad. And now the game is on with Juan Martín trying to bring it in on the near side, and now Pablo Pérez picking it up for La Natividad, linking with Barto Castañola, and here comes Barto trying to make a breakaway to extend the lead for La Natividad. The ball stays in behind, and now Camilo sending the ball up again. The marking by Juan Martín Zubia. Nice resolving by Zubia. And now again, the ball stays in behind. Elizalde. Here comes Fran. Challenged by Barto. Now the ball passing by. And now Camilo Castañola with the pickup. Taking his time. Over the marking by Juan Martín Zubia. Here comes Camilo. And now he's being challenged by Pablo McDonough, who ended up marking him really well, but still Camilo prevails, and here he comes open to the left hand side. He's gonna hit it, goal. The ball stays in behind, and the marking by Juan Martín to take the danger away. And now Barto Castañola again with the opportunity open to the right hand side. Barto Castañola, the ball passing by, and it will go wide to the left hand side, and La Irenita Grand champions will be resuming from the back following this goal attempt by Barto, and this again Camilo Castañola. Fran Elizalde receiving from the back, the marking by Natividad, and the whistle, and they are saying they're taking up to a 60-yard penalty. We were taking a look. Fran Elizalde here, and then there we see Natividad crossing over. I think it was Pablo was picking up the ball of Juan Martín, but still he crossed over the line, and it's going to be a penalty from 60 yards in favor of La Irenita Grand champions. Second attempt they will have from this distance. The previous one didn't go in, so looking to score for the first time from 60 yards. And here we are with Juan Obritos, 4 goals today, 1 penalty, looking to set the equalizer here. And here comes Juan Britos from 60 yards, and the ball goes wide to the left-hand side. So now La Natividad will be resuming from the back. Nachi Duplessis. To the right, and now Barto Castañola, the under the neck approach. The ball stays in behind. And here comes Barto. Chased by Juan Martín Zubia. Barto taking his time, the playmaker this La Natividad team has. The approach there, looking for Camilo. The ball passes by, and now Fran Elizalde with the open back shot, nicely taken. And now Juan Martín Zubia. The marking by Barto. Now Pablo McDonough coming from behind. Nice angle by Pablo, leading the attack for the men in red. Nice angle by Pablo McDonough, trying to find the spot to hit that goal. Nice marking at the end by Barto Castañola, who ended up avoiding that possibility for Pablo, and the whistle
Yo creo
Some complaints there. Let's see.
que el número 2 verde, queriendo ir a buscar un pase o algo, pasa a través de todo el pelotón que viene.
¿Quién te parece que hace
El
la
número 2 verde, vamos a verla, pero sí.
There we are in the replay. Polito crossing over Juano's line, actually, in a dangerous way, at least in this first replay. Okay. This is also something that the official was saying, that number 2 green was crossing in the middle of the group of players.
Van corto, sí, sí, sí.
30 yardas.
Es mínimo. ¿Y algo más? ¿Qué te parece, Pepe? ¿Parece una tarjeta?
Para mí estamos bien con eso.
¿Sí? Bueno,
They are checking it also with the third man to see whether it's also maybe
30 yardas, Irenita.
for a yellow card, but they're going to remain with only a penalty 2 from 30 yards in favor of Irenita and champions, and now the opportunity for them to set the equalizer. Juan Obritos had the opportunity some minutes ago through a 60, and now
Pero vamos a hablar bien como siempre. No,
he has a penalty too.
Tratemos de no debatir, ya nos pareció, la vimos, estamos bien.
And it's going to be Francisco Elizalde actually in this one. Look, this is something rare also. They change again the guy who takes it. Francisco Elizalde sending the ball in to set the equalizer here. Fran, the only player who hasn't scored yet today. And now it's 7-all between La Natividad and La Irenita and champions here in Palermo into the second half of Chukka number 5. Polito, head to head against Juan Martín Subida. Still Pablo Pierres, the end of the neck approach on the near side. Nice resolving by Juan Martín. Another whistle.
Innecesario. ¡Media cancha!
Let's see, head to head, Polito and Juan Martín. The end of the neck approach, Juan Martín. Okay, so there's a hooking on Juan Martín's back shot there. So now it's a 5B, a penalty from the midfield line in favor of La Irenita and champions. Juan Martín Subia with the approach, looking for Juan Obritos, who was coming from behind. Nice pick up on the near side, but it was an even better marking by Barto Castañola. And now Pablo McDonough coming from behind Camilo Castañola, but still Pablo taking care of it. The marking by Camilo, and now Francisco Elizalde trying to find the spot to hit it. Goes still Fran. Nice approach, nice breakaway by Francisco Elizalde for a new one for La Irenita and champions. And Francisco Elizalde finding the net to score back-to-back for La Irenita and champions. Look the way he's smiling. Look, Fran, 1, 2, 3, over 3 marking players. Amazing goal by Fran Elizalde. His team needs him definitely, and Fran shows why he's playing off 9 goals, and he wants to be again for a second consecutive year in the final of the Open. 8-7 to La Irenita. Juan Martín. The ball stays in behind, and Barto moving a little bit over Juan Martín Subida's line. And now it's the best moment of the game for La Irenita. 60 or 40 are one of the officials asking to the other. Pablo McDonough changing. And it's going to be from 40 yards in favor of La Irenita and champions. While we take a look at the replay, Pablo here, Pablo McDonough there. Look Barto how he moved from the open side to the near side of Pablo actually, and he ended up committing a foul. And here comes Francisco Elizalde again to take it. He just scored from 30. He scored a magnificent goal, and now he's looking for a new one. Francisco Elizalde from 40 yards, sending the ball in to extend the lead for La Irenita and champions. 3 goals in a row by Francisco Elizalde. And now La Irenita Grand Champions extend the lead here, winning by 2.
15, 16, 17, 18, 9, 20, 1.
Parto. And now Juan Martín Zubia, the back shot there to link with Juan Oberitos. It's getting really uncomfortable this game for La Natividad, definitely. Barto Castañola taking his time, leading the attack for La Natividad, marking there by Juan Martín Zubia. And now Pablo. Geta was waiting for that ball.
¿Qué opinas?
Sí, vos tenés la distancia. Vos tenés la distancia. Cuando
Sí,
el
por
verde
eso.
chequeó,
Sí, miralo.
si estaba bien la distancia ahí, está perfecto.
Sí,
El otro fue medio de revés, pero la tira encima.
Sí, pero
se tira encima
se
y la
le
pisa
en
y todo.
último momento.
Here, let's see. Camilo Castañola.
En la tabla atrás a tu izquierda dice, mira.
They're checking it with the third man to decide whether it's a foul
Ahora la saco.
by La Natividad or by La Irenita Grand Champions, and therefore to see if there is a penalty attempt
Perfecto.
for any of the teams.
Lugar colorado, entonces.
Sí, señor.
Ok.
Lugar Irenita. Pones ahí
And
una.
now it's going to be from the spot in favor of La Irenita due to maybe the way Gita Castañola was standing, and he stays still actually instead of playing it. And now Juan Martín Zubia placing the ball into the last moments of Chukka number 5. 43 seconds remaining in the Chukka. And La Irenita Grand Champions making an amazing comeback in this period. They were losing by 1 and now they're winning by 2. Juan Martín Zubia. The marking by Camilo Castañola, who was defending first. And now Pablo McDonough coming from behind. Wow, what a run there by Pablo McDonough. The tapping there to bring the ball in to link with Juan Britos. The ball stays in behind. And now it's going to be Camilo Castañola. They're ready to pick it up. And Fran Elizalde crossing over Camilo's line. And now La Natividad looking good.
60.
Let's see to which mark they're taking this one. Here we're going to see the shot by Pablo, then by Nachi Duplessis. Look, very quickly, Camilo picking the line, and then Fran crossing over it. So let's see if they are taking this one to a 60 or even further. So it's going to be from 60 yards in favor of La Natividad. So, penalty 4 in favor of La Natividad. Camilo Castañola to take it to close the gap before the end of check number 5. Camilo Castañola from 60 yards, sending the ball in to close the gap here. And now it's 9-8. Camilo scoring again for the 5th time today. This time from 60 yards, second time from that distance, another 30. A spot and a field goal. 4 out of 4 today. When we listen to the final bell here in Palermo at field number 1, La Irenita Grand Champions is on the lead over La Natividad by 9 goals to 8. Here in the decisive game of bracket A of the Argentine Open, whoever wins today will go through to the final. But so far, La Irenita by 1. And in a few moments, we'll be back from Palermo with Chukka number 6. So we're back here in Palermo, ready to enter checker number 6. La Irenita Grand Champions leading by 1. Following that last minute 60 yards penalty taken and scored by Camilo Castagnola. Here we are with Camilo on open Callaway, Polito on Monkey Puzzle, Barto Castagnola on Latia Ramona, and Nachi Duplessis on Chalo La Lollipop. A strong checker, the same as in the second one, if I'm not mistaken. For la Irenita, Juano on Taita Flame, Fran, Irenita acuartelada, Pablo, Irenita Patagónica, Ansubia on MZ Tacaña. So here we are entering checker number 6, the checker by checker so far. La Irenita Grand Champions 2-all, 4-2, 5-all, 6-all, 9-8. They never left the checker behind in the score. And now back to the center to resume the play here in Palermo. The game is on. Polito trying to pick it up. Also Camilo Castagnola. But at the end, Pablo Polito Pérez leading the attack for La Natividad. Challenge there by Juan Martín Subida. The long approach. Looking for Camilo Castagnola, who was very well taken by Britos. And now Francisco Elizalde with the back shot, stopped in the way by Polito Pérez. And now Juan Britos bringing the ball in. But Polito picked the line before and claimed the right of playing that ball. Here we are again with the replay. Fran Elizalde taking the back shot. Polito will bring the ball back in there. And Juano crossing over it. And now from 30 yards, Camilo Castagnola will have the chance of setting the equalizer very quickly into the checker. Camilo Castagnola scoring, and now it's 9-all between La Natividad and La Irenita Grand Champions. Six goals today by Camilo, top scorer. 4 goals scored Juan Britos, who is the top scorer for La Irenita today. Juano very quickly picking it up for La Irenita Grand Champions. The marking by Polito, now to the other end, looking for Camilo Castagnola. A very good marking by Juan Martín Subia. And now Juan Britos taking his time. Nice turning by Juano. Here he comes, leading the attack for La Irenita Grand Champions. The pass in there to link with Pablo McDonough. Here comes Pablo to give the lead to La Irenita. The ball was deflected, and on the second attempt, Pablo hit at goal. But the ball goes wide to the right-hand side. And La Natividad will be resuming from the back. Following a very nice play by La Irenita here. Deflected by Polito, and then on the second attempt, Pablo hitting, but he couldn't score. Juan Martín Subia. Challenge there by Camilo Castagnola. Nice turning. Still a very good marking by Camilo. Now Francisco Elizalde. Fran with the approach. Looking for Juan Britos. The marking by Polito Pérez. And now again, Juan Britos coming from behind to support him, to give him support. Juan Martín Subia. Here comes Juan Su. The guy from Trenkelauken playing in the open for 5th consecutive time. Juan Martín Subia. The ball stays in behind, and now Camilo. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the checker. Turning there, the marking by Pablo McDonough, and the whistle. Let's see. Juan Martín. Here we are with Camilo Castagnola leading there, and Pablo unfortunately ended up committing a foul, and we're going to a 60, I believe.
¿Tenés una más?
So Camilo now from 60 yards to give the lead back to La Natividad, flying over him. Camilo Castañola from 60 yards, deflected by Juan Martín Zubia, but the ball ended up going in. It counts the same. And now La Natividad is back in the lead in the game, 10-9. Wow, what a way to change leaderships in this match. Juan Martín Zubia really close to stop it, but at the end the ball went in, and now Juan Britos, after having picked it in the lineup. The approach there, looking for Francisco Elizalde, open to the left-hand side, and now challenged by Barto Castañola. Here comes Barto, fighting for the ball. 10-9 to La Natividad. Nice comeback by then. 2-0 so far in this Chukka. Barto. And the approach to assist his brother, and the ball stays in behind, and now Francisco Elizalde with the pickup over the marking by Nachi Duplessis. The marking by Nachi was coming from behind. The under the neck approach, looking for Camilo Castañola. Nice bonding between number 4 and number 1. Now here comes Camilo. Nice marking there by Juan Martín, by Pablo actually. Pablo McDonough with the back shot, and the ball passing by. Britos. Nice angle by Juano. Chased now by Nacho Duplessis. Nice marking by the South African. And now on the near side. Nice link in there, but unfortunately the ball stayed in behind Camilo now. Pablo. Juano take the man. Were the words by Fran Elizalde, who is now in control of the ball. Francisco Elizalde. Barto Castañola trying to pick it up. Nicely taking the ball there by Barto, and here he comes running over the midfield line. Barto again, open to the right hand side, trying to enter the danger zone. Barto leaving it for his brother Camilo Castañola, and an amazing bonding by number 3 and number 1 by the brothers Castañola, and Camilo extends the lead for his team. Wow, amazing the way Barto left it for his brother here. Look, no shot, but yes, from Camilo. And an amazing under the neck approach by Camilo Castañola to extend the lead for the men in green. 11-9 for La Natividad. Juano changing the angle, and here comes Pablo McDonough. Important for them to score to cut La Natividad's momentum in the game. Pablo McDonough again, the approach there, a little bit open to the right hand side. Nice recovery by Nacho Duplessis, who was coming from behind. Nice marking there by the South African, and now Camilo ready to take it all the way to the other end. And when Camilo starts, the game starts as well. Camilo Castañola running over the field. The approach there to link with Polito Pérez, who was running forward, and now Polito is chased by Francisco Elizalde. Polito Pérez, the marking by Fran. And now he's back to Pablo McDonough. The open back to link with Juano, and this is non-stop polo from end to end. Britos. Juano Britos. Looking for Juan Martín Zubia, but covering the field was Nachi Duplessis. Into the last minute of play of Chukka number 6. Fran with the pickup, and Camilo picking the line. A whistle. Let's take a look again. Juano Britos. Now we're going to see the open back shot by Nachi Duplessis. Camilo. Some doubts there. They are taking it with the third man for sure.
Sí. ¿Está bien? No, tranquilo. Estamos hablando. Bueno, pero por eso. Pensé que me ibas a preguntar.
Here again from a different angle.
Yo no escuché nada. Estamos tranquilos. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo estamos de tiempo? ¿Qué fue, campana? No.
No.
Ah.
No, faltan 52.
There we are with the officials having a chat to make up their minds. Here we're going to see it from the main camera. Nacho Duplessis and the open back shot. Foul, no foul, throw-in. From the center to the boards. to resume the play, and the game is now on. Coming from behind, Camilo on the near side, picking it up for La Natividad. The ball stays in behind, and now Nachi to give some continuity. Putting some pressure there on Juan Martín Zubi as well, but here comes Nachi for a new attempt, and Nachi Duplessis with his second goal today to extend the lead in the final moments of Chukka number 6, giving his support, coming from behind, never giving up. Nachi Duplessis here. The under the neck approach on the near side by Nachi. And now La Natividad extends the lead. Still, there is time for one more play. 9 seconds remaining, and here comes Camilo Castañola, looking to give one more hit to Irenita before the end of the Chukka, but a good recovery by Britos. And now Juan Martín Zubia leading from the back for Irenita Grand Champions. Coming to pick it up, Juano again. Still some time remaining, and here comes Juano Britos, looking to close the gap before the end of the Chukka. From end to end, Juan Britos under the neck, and the ball goes wide to the right-hand side, and this will end Chukka number 6 here in Palermo. An amazing Chukka by La Natividad, 4-0. Throwing out their best horses in the beginning of the Chukka, at least. La Natividad leading by 3 over Irenita and champions. After the break, we'll be back from Palermo with Chukka number 7. So we're back here in Palermo, ready to enter Chukka number 7, following a great 6 Chukka by La Natividad, scoring a 4-0 period. They are on the lead over Irenita for a spot in the final of the Argentine Open. Tomorrow, on Sunday, sorry, bracket B will be coming to an end, and with it, the finalist from that bracket will get unveiled. So now, into La Natividad's corner, before coming into the field with Barto Castañola and his brother Camilo on Peregrino Flash, Polito Anaizu Blondi, Barto Castañola on Lovelock's Drogba, and Nachi Duplessis on Meta Previa. There we are with La Natividad's fans. And for Irenita, well, we see some talkings between Pablo and Juano. Britos is on Irenita Pura Joda, Fran, Anaísur Kurnikova, Pablo, Irenita Cuaresma, Juan Martín Zubia, and Dolfina Jobis. So now, ready to enter Chukka number 7 with La Natividad leading by 3 and getting ready to resume from the back through Nachi Duplessis. 100 years, 1,000 stories reach that wall next to La Irenita's pony line. Barto Castañola linking with Polito. Here comes Pablo Pieres. The marking there by Juan Martín, and now Pablo McDonough speeding up to take it all the way. The marking by Nacho Duplessis, and now Polito Pieres taking his time, awaiting for Barto and Nachi also, but he links with Hita. Here comes Camilo Castañola, winner in Soto Grande of the Copa de Plata and Copa de Oro, runner-up for the Gold Cup for the British Open in England. And now Barto Barto Castagnola taking his time. Over him was Juan Martín Subía. Still Barto Castagnola finding his way. Challenge now by Juan Martín, also by Francisco Elizalde. Nice marking by Fran, and now to the other end, but until Nachi du Plessis appeared. And now Camilo taking his time. A good marking again by Francisco Elizalde, and now by Pablo McDonough. Nachi, still the pressure remains by La Natividad. Polito Pierres, the marking by Francisco Elizalde, and coming from behind Pablo McDonough, taking the danger away, linking again with Fran, and now Pablo. The ball stays in behind, so here comes Juan Britos, head to head against Polito Pierres. Now the under the neck approach to link again with Pablo McDonough, and now Francisco Elizalde. Juan Martín Subía. Juan Martín to the left hand side, looking for Pablo McDonough. Here comes Pablo, challenged by the other number 3, Barto Castagnola. And now Pablo taking his time. The approach from the boards to the center to link with Juan. An amazing assist, and Juan Britos scores to close the gap here. What a linking, what a bonding between number 3 and number 1. And Juano with his goal number 5 today. Great pass, great assist by Pablo McDonough, and Juano releasing himself from the markings and finding his way into the danger zone. Barto Castagnola taking his time, leading this attack for La Natividad. On him is Juan Martín Subía, closing the way, leaving it for Camilo Castagnola, definitely playing as a number 4, as a number 3, as a forward, everywhere in the field Camilo today. And the ball goes wide to the right hand side, and Irenita will be resuming from the back halfway through Chukka number 7. So Sunday 2 p.m. La Esquina against. Let's see what's going to happen on this one, because the officials are calling a foul against number 3 red. 30 yards in favor of La Natividad is the decision by the officials. Let's see if we have the chance of watching the replay. Here, Camilo head to head against Juan Britos, and the foul call against Pablo McDonough. By the way, he ended up entering in the play. And Camilo Castagnola will have the chance through a 30-yard penalty of extending the lead here. Here comes Hita, looking to score again for La Natividad. Camilo Castagnola sending the ball in for the 9th time today. 9 goals today by Camilo Castagnola, 2 by Nachi, 1 by Polito, 1 by Barto. On the other side, 5 by Juan Brito, 3 by Fran Elizalde, 1 by Pablo McDonough, and another 1 by Juan Martín. 13 goals to 10 now in favor of La Natividad. Subía. Nice pickup by Juan Martín, chased by Nachi du Plessis. And here comes Juan Martín Subía to take it all the way into the danger zone. Juan Martín Subía, and the ball goes wide to the right-hand side. Look how much Juan Martín is regretting for what he has just missed. Juan Martín Subía with an amazing play, but at the end he wasn't able to score. And now Nachi du Plessis from the back to the right-hand side, looking for Camilo. But getting there first was Pablo McDonough. Nice back shot there by Pablo to bring the ball back in. Fran Elizalde, a nice under the neck approach, stopped in the way by Nachi du Plessis. The marking by Juan also, and Nachi resolving with the tail shot. I think it's going to be from the spot in favor of green, but we'll be confirming this soon. Yeah, from the spot, indeed. The under the neck approach by Francisco Elizalde. Nachi stopping it, and then Juano crossing a lot over Nachi's line. So La Natividad will be resuming the play with the penalty from the spot. With 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining, a lot to play yet in this Chukka number 7. Nachi Duplessis and now Barto Castagnola. Barto towards the right hand side, looking for Pablo Pérez, but getting there first is going to be Fran Elizalde. Fran on the near side, nice back shot to link with Juan Martin, who wants a rematch today. Juan Martin with the approach, taking it all the way into the danger zone. Also a very nice write-off by Pablo McDonald. This one will go in, and Juan Martin Subia taking a rematch of the previous play and scoring for the second time today to close the gap. Only 2 goals behind now. Amazing run by Juan Martin, but also a great action by Pablo McDonald on Camilo Castagnola, riding him off the play. Look. One minute and 10 seconds remaining in this Chukka number 7. 13-11, and now Juan Martin. Juan Martin with the back shot. A solid shot to link with Francisco Elizalde. And here comes Fran, giving some continuity to look for Pablo McDonald. Here comes Pablo, but at the end Barto Castagnola got there first. Nachi. Also Francisco Elizalde, challenged there by Camilo Castagnola. And here comes Fran, taking his time, leading the play, and now leaving it for Pablo McDonald. The approach at goal by Pablo McDonald looks really good, and also by Francisco Elizalde, who was coming on the inside. And Francisco Elizalde scoring and celebrating it. Another assist by Pablo McDonald. His specialty, definitely. And Francisco Elizalde closing the gap following an amazing assist by Pablo McDonald. And now La Natividad is leading, but by only 1 into the last moments of Chukka number 7. The game is on. There will be time for one more play. A whistle. There is an offside called by the officials.
Está en offside el 4 verde.
Offside by number 4 green. This was before the bell.
¿Para dónde van? ¿Para dónde van, Colorado?
No, sí. Estamos viendo el reloj de allá que llega a 25. Entiendo, lo vimos.
Es offside. Es offside.
Es el reloj de arriba.
Here again, they are calling an offside against number 4 green. There we are, entering the play. From the opposite side, it's an offside call against Nacho Duplessis. And there's going to be a 60-yard penalty in favor of Irenita, and the chance for them to set the equalizer.
No tiene nadie. ¿Se pueden, por favor, podemos dejar de debatir? No me importa, estamos viendo nosotros, por favor.
Para mí 60.
They are checking this.
¿Estás de acuerdo, Pepe?
The complaint by the red players is that they were...
¿Qué es lo que no hay nada que chequear? Terminaron los 25, se tiró la pelota un compañero. Sí, llegaba.
Fran Elizalde now placing the ball in the 60s. And the complaint by the red players is regarding the position of the red players, because whether they were picking the ball in that lineup, they have 3 players ahead. But still, the final call, it's a penalty from 60 yards in favor of Irenita and champions, with the chance of setting the equalizer just before the end of Chukka number 7. And here comes Francisco Elizalde, who's been scoring so many important goals today, and now he's looking for a new one. Francisco Elizalde, we're flying over him. Francisco Elizalde from 60 yards, scoring to set the equalizer in the final move of Chukka number 7, and this is absolutely madness here in Palermo. Francisco Elizalde showing up on every single important moment of the game, and now from 60 yards, no less than from 60 yards, to set the equalizer. 13-all between La Natividad and La Irenita and champions. What a comeback by the men in red. They were losing by 3, and now they will enter checker number 8. 13-all. In a few moments after the break, we'll be back while we take a look at the corners of the teams.
¿Qué pasó? Y después damos vuelta más rápido porque no estamos marcando en ataque y en defensa. Vamos. Muchachos, una cosa. ¡Vamos, vamos!
Fran Elizalde cheering up for everybody. Wow, what a moment, huh? Everybody, the expectations for this game are definitely paying off now. Some words there between Nacho and Pablo. And look how excited Fran Elizalde is in this moment. What a season for him, definitely. But look, Fran scored 5 goals, all of them important ones. All of them were really important goals. And now the game is tied in 13. And now to the other side for La Natividad. Key moment also. A lot of cheering ups there inside La Natividad. Polito entering the field, La Natividad's captain, and the game to be resumed with a throw-in following that 60-yard penalty amazingly taken by Francisco Elizalde. Camilo is on open Callaway. Polito Pérez on Monkey Puzzle. Bartolomé Castañola on Federica. Nachi Duplessis on Van Crystal. One of the most strongest strings that La Natividad can throw in the field. Juan Brito, Sol de Agosto, Paulo, Fran Elizalde, Irenita acertada, Pablo, Irenita destreza, Juan Martín, meta, profeta. And look, the man of the hour definitely in this moment, Francisco Elizalde. What a game of polo we're watching here. What a comeback. Again by La Irenita and champions, because in the key moments of the game when a team like Natividad gets to take such a difference, it's not easy at all to come back, and La Irenita and champions did it. Through Juan Martín Subía and then Fran Elizalde in a couple of times. Juan Martín with the back shot, and now there is going to be Barto Castañola. Barto, challenged by Pablo McDonough. And now Camilo. Polito Pérez finally to the right hand side, looking for Camilo Castañola. And here comes Camilo, taking care of the ball. Over the marking by Juan Martín Subía. Camilo trying to find his way. A very good marking by Juan Martín, who is about to pick it up. But at the end, Barto Castañola ended up picking it, deflected by Nachi. And now it's going to be Juan Martín Subía with the back shot. Looking for Juan Britos, and here comes Juano, ready to pick it up. He's gonna take his time. He's gonna take care of this ball. To the right-hand side was the first asking by Elizalde. Finally, he played it to the left, and here comes Nachi Duplessis, head-to-head against Juan Martín Subía. Nicely taken by Juan Martín, and now Francisco Elizalde. The ball goes over the boards, and it's going to be for La Natividad. Nachi Duplessis with the approach. The ball staying a little bit short, and here comes Fran to pick it up for La Irenita and champions. Here he comes, leading the attacking opportunity for the men in red. The under the neck approach, looking for Britos. Here comes Juano, and also coming from behind, Barto Castañola, who ended up picking it for the team, for La Natividad. Taking his time on Federica, one of the horses who Barto loves the most. And now Camilo Castañola, nice pickup by Geta, open to the right hand side, nice angle by Camilo Castañola, trying to hit at goal, the marking by Subía. And on the second attempt, Camilo is taking care of it. How much does this ball values Camilo? All the way into the danger zone, coming from behind, Barto Castañola, and the whistle. Let's see, here we are.
Y bueno, 30.
Sí, está un poquito lejos. Me parece.
Spot or 30 is a decision by the official.
Lugar acá.
There we are with Camilo
30.
and Juano passing himself a little bit over that line. And it's going to be from 30 yards in favor of La Natividad, and the chance for the men in green to take back the lead.
De arriba. Pará, que están con el arco. Están con el arco.
They are making some adjustments on one of the posts on that goal. There they are.
Están acomodando el arco. Están acomodando el arco.
No, pero no hablo, capitán. No. Sí, pero no.
4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Whoever wins this one will be playing next Friday for the most important trophy in the world. Camilo Castañola, and this penalty 2 from 30 yards already with the adjustments made on the goal. Or not. "100 years, 1,000 stories." That's what it's read there. Well, they're making the adjustments on that post as soon as they finish with it. And there we are with Lolo Castañola, as usual, using the best, and next to him, Facha Valent, Martin Valent. So on Sunday, 2 p.m. we'll be live with La Esquina and La Irenita Klinova, a decisive game for both of them, followed by La Dolfina against El Ertina. El Ertina must win by at least 3 goals in order to make it through to the final of the Argentine Open, while La Dolfina, regardless of the score, if they win, they will be in the final. And here comes Camilo Castañola to give the lead to La Natividad. Here comes Camilo Castañola from 30 yards, scoring, and now La Natividad is back on the lead, 14-13. Ten goals today by Camilo Castañola, the top scorer of the tournament, 47 altogether.
No, pero está sí, para allá.
Pará que vamos a revisar el arco. Esperen un segundo. ¿Qué hacemos? ¿Está bien?
The officials having a chat
Ok.
Bueno, vamos.
regarding the post.
Formen suave, los espero a todos. Todos juntos, por favor.
Colorado,
And now the game is on. Juan Obritos with the back shot, stopped by Barto Castañola. Now Polito Pieres turning there, picking it up for La Natividad. Here he comes, leading the attack. Polito Pieres with the approach, looking for Nacho Duplessis, stopped in the way by Fran Elizalde. And now Fran with the open back shot to take the danger away, putting some pressure on Barto, who's gonna get there first. Here comes Barto Castañola, challenged by Pablo McDonough. Still Barto from the boards to the center, and now the marking by Francisco Elizalde, showing up in every single important moment for his team. And now Camilo, nice pick up by Camilo Castañola to take it all the way over the marking by Pablo McDonough. Here comes Camilo Castañola to take a 2-goal lead in favor of La Natividad, showing all his skills. And now Camilo, with his goal number 11 today, is extending the lead for the men in green on Open Callaway. Showing all his skills. 15-13, an amazing game of polo. Above all, Pablo McDonough taking his time, take an extra. Those were the words by Francisco Elizalde, but still, here comes Pablo McDonough, open to the right-hand side, finding the spot to hit at goal. The under the neck approach by Pablo McDonough. The ball going well, going well, going well. Polito struggling to take it away, and Pablo Pérez takes it away towards the boards. And now Juan Britos taking his time from the boards to the center. Juano leaving it for Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Fran. From the boards to the center, nice approach by Fran Elizalde, the marking by Nachi Duplessis. And now again Elizalde with a new opportunity. The tapping by Juan Britos, and on the turning, here comes Fran, the marking by Nachi Duplessis. A whistle, a clear foul call against Nachi.
Mira, que la mire Pepe.
Chequeame Pepe.
Para mientras sí, después se acomoda.
2 minutes and 1 second remaining here. Let's see,
Perfecto,
Fran
mirado, tranquilo, capitán.
Britos bringing the ball back in.
¿Está viendo Pepe?
Totally cross Nachi there.
Perfecto. Bueno,
Ok.
esto va a ser lugar 30, Irenita.
Lugar 30. Va para afuera la pelota, capitán. Gracias. Por...
¿Lugar?
Okay, the explanation. So, penalty from the spot in favor of La Irenita, while the sun is falling here in Buenos Aires. To take it, Pablo McDonough to score, and now it's a 1-goal lead only for La Natividad. 15-14. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. A lot to play, anybody's game, definitely here in Palermo at field number 1 to decide to get to know the first finalist of the Argentine Open. Barto, the ball stays in behind, and here comes Polito to take it over the marking by Francisco Elizalde. The under the neck approach to assist Camilo, and here comes Camilo on the near side. The ball stays in behind, and now Pablo coming from behind to pick it up for La Irenita. Pablo with the approach. Nachi Duplessis trying to take the back shot. The ball stays in behind, and now Pablo linking with Juano Britos. Nice assist. And here comes Juano to set the equalizer now on the near side. The ball stays in behind. And the back shot by Nachi Duplessis, now picked by Camilo Castañola. Over the marking by Pablo. Camilo. Less than a minute remaining here in field number 1. La Natividad winning by 1. Looking to secure a spot in the final of the Argentine Open. Camilo showing all his skills, running over the midfield line, trying to take it all the way to the other end still. Castañola, another approach. Here comes Camilo, chased by Francisco Elizalde, taking care of the ball. Look how he's taking care of the ball. Amazing. Camilo, the marking by Juano Britos. Polito trying to pick it up, and now Britos, the marking by Nachi Duplessis. Here comes Nachi, 27 seconds remaining. The back shot stopped by Pablo. One more. 20 seconds. Pablo leading the attack. 15 seconds. The approach, looking for Juan Martín Subida. Also coming back is Barto Castañola, checking the clock. Barto Castañola with the back shot, deflected by Francisco Elizalde. Now Nachi, and now Pablo Pérez. Nachi Duplessis with the approach. 1-0. And La Natividad has made it through the final of the Argentine Open. Everybody, an outstanding ovation for these 8 players who just threw an amazing performance here in field number 1. Look, the happiness on their faces. But for La Irenita, what else is to be said? An amazing season, which included a final in the Hurlingham Open, and now a head-to-head contest against La Natividad, only 1 goal behind. Only 1 goal was the difference in favor.
Final de los chicos, ¿cómo lo viviste?
Paso el otro y se merecía estar acá y ahí lo demostró. Pero bueno, la verdad que lo felicito y fue un partido que se ganó con el último aliento, pero bueno.
Volvió a aparecer el Jeta en los momentos clave.
Gracias a Dios. Sanjeta, no, Sanjeta no, que aparezca el hijo de puta alguna vez en su vida.
All the team as well.
Disfrutar.
Now it's a moment to celebrate all this amazing contest, I insist, even though there has to be only one winner. Look, what a season for La Irenita and champions as well. And La Natividad is back in the final of the Argentine Open for a second year in a row. There we are with their fans. And look, they are 7 days away only of the most important game in the world. The much-awaited final of Palermo, the final of the Argentine Open. La Natividad is through to the final once again. They enter the draw
Acá
in
estamos
Palermo
con el coach del equipo.
as a top
Bueno,
seeded.
Pepe, otra vez la Natividad,
Pepe,
una
again,
final.
La Natividad in the final.
Durísimo, como
It was a very tough game.
Es un equipazo, jugaron impresionante.
They play really well. They are an amazing team.
Era un partido bastante lógico que se dio así, ellos venían
was
jugando muy bien. De vuelta
kind
en la
of a
final,
logical to finish like
a lo
this.
guapo, en un partido durísimo, así que
But it was a tough game.
¿Cuáles
and
eran
at
las
the end we
indicaciones en
ended
el
up
hashtag y
winning
en los
it.
cambios de Chukka para
What
poder
did you
salir
say
adelante
to
con
the
este
players
partido?
in between
No,
Chuckers?
nos complicó un poco la lesión del Jeta, que no podía manejar mucho los
It
caballos.
was a little
tuvo
bit
que pasar a
complicated for
jugar
us when Jeta got
porque no
injured.
podía
He
manejar los caballos,
wasn't
se le
able
complicaba un poco circular al mediocampo.
to ride the
Y
horses
después,
properly.
no, ir Chucker a Chucker, con
And then Chucker by
paciencia,
Chucker,
asegurarlo a
with
Pablito en los throw-ins,
patience,
que estaba timbeado y la
win the
manoteaba.
throw-ins,
Y no,
secure them.
Chucker a Chucker en un partido que sabíamos que iba a ser durísimo.
Te devolvieron un
Chukka on a
recurso
very tight
clave,
contest.
como lo viste a Nachi en la vuelta.
What do you think about
No, bien,
Nachi's
es
comeback?
difícil volver, perdimos algún partido. Al
It's
principio
difficult
le
to be
costó un
back
poquito
after
más
having
el
lost a
ritmo, pero
game.
bueno, al
Maybe
final
at the
se agranda
beginning
siempre, sabés
it took
que los
him
últimos
some
Chucker cortan
time
con él siempre.
to get rid
Muchas
of
gracias,
but
Pepe, y a
he
poner la
always
cabeza en una
shows up.
nueva final del Abierto de Palermo.
And now,
Bueno, gracias.
again, a new final. Thank you. There we are with La Natividad again in the final of the Argentine Open. Look, wow, but what a contest of polo. After an amazing comeback by Irenita in several occasions, La Natividad ended up finding what they needed to win the game. 15 goals to 14, only a 1-goal lead.